Montano. Listen, he's been setting soca stages on fire for decades from the time when him say him too young to be singing soca. And look here, no signs of slowing down. He's here now to talk about the musical connection between Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago and why he's here, and we're not going to make him go back home. Machel, always great to have you, my brother.
Such a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Machel, it's always one thing. That's what I admire about it. It's never the same. HD.
Yeah. The monk.
Yeah.
Taipan.
Yeah.
Double M.
What drives that though, Machel? It's more than just the music. Although music is at the core of it. It's film, it's Machel Mondays, it's always something new.
I think the most important thing is understanding how magnificent life is.
Yeah.
Life is eternal, it's infinite, you know, so it's about, you could create what you want. Life is creation, and you could reinvent yourself, recreate yourself, you know, as we get older, you see little grays, little beard. Some days I shave it up, some days I let it grow beardy. Sometimes I'm feeling like I'm a bushman. Sometimes I have to come into the city.
Yeah.
And with music, I put that in my music, and a lot of the focus recently is, you know, trying to bring carnival music and the understanding of carnival on a global scale. This soca music, you know, we related, of course, to mento and ska and Jamaica and Trinidad, reggae, dancehall, have this relationship. But I think the understanding of the celebration of carnival is something that I have been recently learning in school. I'm doing my master's in carnival studies.
What? Are you
at the University of Trinidad and Tobago, UTT.
Okay.
And I am learning about the foundation that is from Africa. This was created back in Egypt, and you know, so the understanding that I am getting, I want to share with the world and let people know that, you know, Trinidad is really the mecca for carnival, that the Trinidad style of carnival, because of history and how things were set up. But there's a role that every island plays, having their own carnival that's special.
Absolutely.
Grenada, Barbados, crop over, and of course, big up Byron Lee for creating the Jamaica Carnival, but all the other players who have, you know, nurtured what Jamaica Carnival is over the years. So right now, this year, we're coming back. This is my first time doing a live band show in Jamaica in 8 years.
What?
For the Carnival, Jamaica Carnival weekend, on the Saturday the 15th, is called We Fet. You know, we're trying to bring everybody, all the stakeholders and players in Carnival, all the bands we're trying to embrace, and do a major show on the major night before we hit the parade.
Machel, you know, this morning I was going through your song. Mr. Machel has done like maybe more than 100 hit songs.
Yeah.
Like when you go and go perform now in Jamaica, how do you decide what to sing? Because me still want your big truck, you know. Machel, that me just want to tell you, me still want your big truck, but there's so many songs.
Listen, I've been doing, give thanks and praise to the Creator, I've been doing sold out shows for the last year. This year, I'm celebrating 40 years in the music business.
Wow.
Actually, this is my 41st year in the music business.
Yeah.
I started at 7.
Yes.
And I'm celebrating the 40th anniversary now because of the pandemic. I went to India. I was being a yogi. I was up in the mountains for a whole year. You know, and then I came out to say, all right, let me celebrate the 40th anniversary here and across the Caribbean. We sold out the Barclays Center for Labor Day in New York. We just did about 25,000 people in Trinidad for Carnival on the Friday night. So, you know, we did Miami, we did Toronto. So we have to come to Jamaica.
You have
because
to.
Jamaica means so much to me. Jamaica helped me develop my sound and develop my music. Early in my career, when I wanted the youths to like soca, you know, they had like dancehall, there was Boglin and Buju Banton and Beanie Man, and I was like, you know what, let me try to embrace that. And I work with Beanie, I work with Buju, I work with Cartel, I work with Shaggy, Red Rat, in the earlies, and I was bringing them into the soca. And a lot of people was like, nah, why you bringing dancehall into soca? And I was like, yo, dancehall helped me build my soca. So I want to work with it, and I want that togetherness. Now, I think soca music is becoming more popular in Jamaica.
Absolutely.
All over the world, people understanding it now. You know, I was joking about that with my boy Bounty Killer when we did that show together in Barbados. And you know, he was feeling the vibes. Bounty want to work with
Bounty and soca?
Yeah. You know, and I mean, this is the kind of thing that we've been waiting for. But I feel like our important thing is to show the world the different carnivals.
Yeah.
So this is Jamaica Carnival coming back up after the pandemic. I know all the masqueraders, all the bands want to, you know, recover and have a great carnival.
Time, yeah.
We must have a Machel show here.
We have to.
Machel must celebrate. And let me tell you something. 8 years I ain't come here. So
Yeah.
I have a lot of hits since then.
That's what I'm saying,
Things like
Machel.
a Boss was probably the last thing I did when I was here.
Yeah.
Big truck. But you have Soca Kingdom.
Family.
You understand?
We could have missed a fete. We have so much things we can go on.
Big up Sun Nation. I always do a little guest performance
Pop in
there.
at Sun Nation.
I love Soca. They've had me in it. But these were little DJ shows here and there, little pop-ups. But to come and do a major concert, live band, full dancers, I think is something that I really look forward to. I'm excited, and I big up We Fet, for giving us that platform and looking at the vision of bringing everybody into one big celebration.
I like it because, we have the road march and we have the soca parties, but I think a soca concert, a soca music event is what we really need.
It's always like a fete, but it's still a concert fete because that's how I have built my shows.
Yeah.
And you'll see other artists coming along, people like Nyla Blackman, who had a big song with Skinny Fabulous come home this year. Bungie Garland will be there, who's the road march king. Fian Lyons, a veteran road march queen. You have all these different, elements, and I think Valiant is going to be on the show too. So we mix in the soca with the dancehall.
Yeah, man.
We really want to show the world that, hey, there is a flavor of carnival in every island. And trust me, Jamaica Carnival was the first time I ever played Juvie in my life.
Really?
And I'm from Trinidad.
Really?
Juvie on the road, my first time was in Jamaica.
No, listen, when Machel come Jamaica, Machel used to go everywhere.
Everywhere.
Don't miss nothing for carnival.
Everywhere.
I'm interested in what you said about getting back to the roots of carnival, because it's something I like to say. I feel every Jamaican child should have some appreciation of reggae music and where it's from. How does that change the way you view and appreciate soca even more?
Well, I understand it from a young age. I had the Mighty Sparrow, the Lord Kitchener by my side, and I had people like David Rudder. And, growing up, I saw all the legends. So I understood that it was an art form. At some point, a lot of the young people coming into music just, studying what to do on Instagram, what to do on social media, how to get followers, how to get fans. And there is something about learning about carnival coming from Africa and Egypt that I understood it was a ritual. So there is something spiritual about this. I remember jumping in a taxi one time for Jamaica Carnival, and the taxi driver said, "Man, them people are coming on my taxi with blue paint," and he didn't really understand it. But in Trinidad, we understand that, this is putting on paint and putting on these costumes as a ritual. And a lot of the young people don't know the ritual because there is a lack of history. They're telling them what it is, what this meant to black people. When we came to the Caribbean from Africa, we held on to these practices about, displaying gods in the street and clapping and singing and dancing together. We wasn't by the rivers of Babylon crying.
No.
We was having a good time. We toil, but we make something out of these islands paradise.
It's a spirit they couldn't hold down.
But the carnival also went to Europe. And it also was embraced by the Catholic religion. So you've sometimes celebrated before Lent, and is this kind of free up. So there is something about it that is worldwide connecting. And I feel like right now in life, we are called upon as people to stop celebrating our uniqueness, but celebrate our similarities.
I love that. Across the Caribbean, if you notice, even the days and dates when carnival happens in each nation, there's a significance for it. And we should love it. Machel, oh gosh, Machel, we're done? Oh my God, we could have chat all morning.
Party done.
All right, so party done. We Fet.
Saturday 15th. I also want to say my mom is launching the Montano Soca King book. Right? The story, the journey of a Soca King. The book is The King of Soca.
She's coming here with it.
She's here, and it's going to be at the Bob Marley Museum on the 13th. Thursday the 13th. You have to come and see us. I'll sign some books. This is the story of Machel Montano.
We spoke with Mommy Montano here. Yeah, man.
Awesome.
She tell us everything about you, what you used to do when you're a little bit. So we spoke to Mommy Montano about that book. It was great. So make sure you go out and get a copy. You were asking Thursday the 13th.
Saturday the 15th.
Saturday the 15th.
Is We Fet.
And
then 16th is Parade Day Road March. Machel is on the road. Everybody, Jamaica Carnival, sell off.
Spanish, you're not going nowhere. All right. The king, Machel Montano in the house. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be switching gears to mixed martial arts. What do you say? Hey, Smile. Smile returns after this.